right, this next one is a comment that comes from Norman, and he writes, in the suburbs of Toronto, Canada, all property is owned by foreigners, and I don't have a problem with foreigners, but I do when those foreigners who now own all the properties decide that they only want to sell or rent to other newly immigrated foreigners who look like them, leaving many actual citizens of Canada homeless. As someone who was homeless twice, I studied SOE's housing structure like scripture, and I love the fact that purchasing or even renting a long-term place to live in the SOE network can only be done by citizens. Interesting, as I didn't know much of the housing in Canada was foreign-owned. But let me just say, Norman, I'm glad that you are now housed after having been homeless not once but twice. I'm also glad you stated that you don't have a problem with foreigners, because it's obvious that foreigners are not at fault here. What I mean is, I'm certain that you, as a non-citizen, can't very well go over to their country and purchase property, because in their country there are probably laws preventing you as a non-citizen from being able to do that. So the fault lies with those who make the laws that govern your country and the, well, lack of protection those laws provide for their citizens, which is why such protections must be put in place straight away. Hence SOE's housing structure and the rules for who is eligible, put in place no doubt to prevent a monopolization on housing. But again, I'm elated to hear that you don't have a problem with foreigners. There are enough xenophobes in the world, you do not need to join their ranks. All right, Norman, and thank you for your comment.